What's up everyone, Edgar with All One Solar Shine. Glad to be back in this crispy morning with the heartfelt loss from the 49ers from yesterday's Super Bowl game. I mean, I still got to put a smile on my face though, so appreciate all of you who are watching. Appreciate all the likes, the comments, and of course, all of you that have subscribed. You know, over the past months of 2024, it's been a bumpy road. It's been a little bit of ups and downs, but today we got a really good one with bird proofing. We'll show you guys how we've harnessed in, how we've anchored in, and just how we make sure we keep things safe as we go and tackle this job. So stay tuned because it's gonna be a really good one for all of you who are either getting into bird proofing or currently bird proof. You just wanna make sure that you are tackling it the best and safe way possible. And throughout the video, as Ray is filming, we're gonna be answering a lot of your guys' comments. So I appreciate all the comments like I've always stated. Make sure you guys keep those comments coming, ask those questions. I'm here to help you guys out for all entrepreneurs, business owners, not just solar panels cleaners, okay? So I wanna make sure that this channel is driven to anyone who's looking into just being a business owner and you know what those ups and downs look like, what that roller coaster ride looks like, because I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna be a joyful ride, right? It's not always happy endings. So there are some hard days, but hey, we'll get through it together. All right guys, so you guys, as the video goes on, you'll see a better picture of Danny, but you know, you wanna make sure he's harnessed in, and like I've stated before, we're definitely implementing it in the company procedures for safety protocols. When you're wearing a harness, you're also wearing a hard hat, okay? For a long time, that was only seen for like commercial, but like I said, we really wanna make sure that we're always safe. So when a harness goes on, the hard hat comes on as well. All right, so that's why Danny, he's wearing that hard hat, that green harness right now. And then we'll go take you to the back of the house, show you guys how we have him anchored in. Industry-wise, I mean, you guys can go ahead and anchor to the roof, okay? They have those temporary anchors, or if you want to install a permanent anchor, you guys can, by all means, you can do that. If you want to get into the industry with even adding that as a service by letting homeowners know, hey, we're going to be up on your roof, you know, every so often, so you might as well just install an anchor automatically already, a permanent one. Don't ask me about pricing. I don't do that, so I don't know what that pricing looks like. But temporary anchors, I shy away from them. I stay away from them because I don't want any liability of us either doing it wrong, not hitting the truss, or whatever the case may be. Just ifs, ands, or buts, and then we now have perforated the roof. They have a leak later on, and now we're held liable for it, right? So whenever we harness up, we're gonna be anchoring to something that's obviously not the roof, okay? So take a look at your surroundings for everyone who's watching this, whether, like I've stated this before, whether it's a column, whether it's, say we're on the opposite side and you can anchor to your car. If you have something in their landscape that you can anchor to, I mean, even this right here, you know, you would be able to anchor to this. This one as well is anchored actually to the ground, but we just run the risk of, you know, if we anchor to this and we pull this board off, now we've damaged the plate structure, okay? You can anchor to something like this as well. This has been anchored to the ground. So this is not going anywhere, but at the same time, if we were to create some friction and now we created some burrs in this wood right here, or this plastic, depending on whatever the material is, you know, we could damage that. So there's things that you can anchor to in the backyard. What we've done is to this tree right here, okay? As long as you tie it really, really well, and you have a solid rope, so always check your guys' ropes, make sure they're not frilled, make sure they're not torn or ripped, or they're not, you know, giving away, whatever the case may be. If they're old and just really, really raggedy looking, toss them and get a new rope, because this right here is what's saving your life or your employee's life, okay? So I'll have Danny anchor to this tree right here. By all means, he's not gonna pull this tree out of the ground if he was to fall. So this is definitely safe, it's definitely sturdy into the ground. And like I said, it just comes down to the rope, okay?
All right, Edgar, first question is, what type of insurance do you use? What do you need to get started for solar panel cleaning?
Yeah, so whoever asked that question, I'm not looking at it right away. What's the name of it, did it say?
Nuvu OP3FD.
All right, Nuvu. All right, Nuvu, so I appreciate the question, man. If you haven't already, go in the tabs button of all my videos and go to the live streams. And I think about 2 to 3 weeks ago, I actually was live with my personal insurance broker. He's based out of San Diego, I believe it is, or Rancho Cucamonga. Everything to me down there is SoCal, so I don't really know much about where things are located. But I actually went live with him. He broke it down as far as every insurance policy that we need as business owners, entrepreneurs. He broke it down especially for the, for the solar panel cleaning industry. So hit up that, check out that live. I know you're gonna like it, but to answer your question now, one is gonna be your general liability, the second be your workers' comp, and the third one is gonna be obviously your business auto, okay? A lot of people, kind of get away with it because their business auto is also their personal auto, but what you have to think about is if that personal auto has any sort of branding on it, whether it's a magnet, a sticker, a wrap, it's now a business auto, okay? So play your cards right, whatever you guys want to do. If you want to, go with it, with the personal auto or business auto insurance, hey, that's all on you. But what you do need is going to be a general liability business insurance. If, for example, right here, as you guys can see these ladders right here, if one of these ladders was to trip or slide on us and it breaks the window or it knocks off the gutter, we're covered. Our insurance will cover the repair, cover the fix. And then obviously workers' comp, okay? Workers' comp, of course, is only when you have employees. The workers' comp does not cover the owner himself. So if you're a sole proprietor or if you're a LLC but owner operated, you don't need a workers' comp policy. But if you have an employee, even if it's just one employee, you need that workers' comp policy to cover the worker just in case he gets injured or something happens on the job site and he needs to go and seek medical attention. So the two insurance policies that you need, and the third one being the business auto that obviously I recommend and I say definitely get it and go for it. But hey, if the funds are tight and you want to take that risk, that's on you.
Hi, Edgar. So we have your employee up there. He seems very confident. But what are maybe 3 things that you need to do, that you need to check before getting up there?
Okay, so that's a very good question, man. So obviously number one, kind of like what I talked about earlier, is going to be the rope, okay? You want to make sure you're looking at the rope, you're inspecting it every single time, right? Not just last month or the last time you used it, because you don't know what happened as you were rolling it up. Maybe your employee touched it last and you just don't know, you're not sure, right? So you want to, as you unravel this, you inspect it, making sure nothing's cut, making sure nothing's frailed, making sure that it's all intact, that all these mechanisms as well, that they're working, that it's going to be locking on you when, if you're going to fall, that the rope is going to slide in and out nice and easy. So that's going to be the biggest thing right here, is checking number one, the rope. Number two is getting yourself a harness that fits, all right? And also getting yourself a harness that's appropriate to the job. I've talked about this in another video, so if you haven't seen that already, make sure you check. At the end of this video, there'll be a link at the top that's going to take you to that video regarding the harness. You want a fall protection harness, okay? You're not going to get a rock climbing harness. You're not going to get a tree climbing harness, an arborist harness. You're not going to get, whatever harness that you use for Valentine's Day with your significant other, okay? You're going to want a fall protection harness, all right? So that's what he has. And then, of course, the third one, but not least, is going to be just the experience, the comfort, the whole attitude of just, when you're up there, one, you're being cautious about it, but two, you're being confident about it, okay? It's a very steep roof, and on the other side, there's another section of panels that's even steeper, okay? So as long as he has all the proper safety equipment, and of course, I guess this is something else, but common sense would be obviously your work boots. Whether it's work boots or shoes, whatever you guys want to use, just want to make sure that you have good traction on them, that you have good grip, and that it's something that's going to be nice and sturdy and durable, and the boots or shoes aren't falling apart as you're walking the roof.
What if somebody out there who's confident they don't need a harness?
No, definitely don't. So I don't, I'm being 100% honest because that's just who I am. I don't harness on every single job, okay? But on a job like this, we didn't even think about it. We got here, we went straight into, we're harnessing up, let's get what we need to get the harness on, okay? It wasn't even a question like, hey, do you want a harness? Hey, do you want to try and tackle this without the harness? No, it was, we're harnessing up. The pitch is very steep on this job right here, on this roof. So without questions asked, we're harnessing up. But on certain roofs, hey, you guys have seen in my other videos, I don't always harness up, okay? That's on me, shame on me. But there's some times when, if you're just doing a solar panel cleaning job real quick, 20 minutes, and the roof is really safe to say you can do it comfortably, just get up there and knock it out, get down, and you're out. Use your best judgment though, all right? You're judging yourself on that one. Why are you watching this video? Because you're either gonna be an entrepreneur or you are one, right? So I'm here to help you, just like other people helped me. I'm making sure I'm turning the table around because I want to bring that same knowledge and help to those that need it. And that's why you're watching this, right? So drop it in the comment below what questions you have. Let me know what you think about these videos. Let me know also how these videos are helping you out, because I want to make sure that this is very valuable for you. And if it's not, hey, I'll make that adjustment to make sure it is. So let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, and subscribe, and also share this with someone who maybe doesn't know about this, right? Whether you're an entrepreneur, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be a solar panel cleaner, these videos are going to be for you. So make sure you check out this one, continue watching to the end, or check out the other ones in the whole video description. Peace.
So Edgar,
Yeah.
Another question is, I'm afraid of heights. Can I overcome it to do this business?
Absolutely. I mean, it's going to be, that's a very personal question in terms of just how much are you willing to put into this, in the sense of, you know, how, like, are you able to overcome certain fears and just in your personal life, right? Are you able to commit to certain things? I mean, if you're a type of person who just doesn't want to get married because they're afraid of commitments, or if you're the type of person that doesn't want to, I don't know, just afraid of spiders and you've been afraid of spiders your whole life, or if you're the type of person who's super introvert and you know, it's really hard for you to go and talk to people all your life, then it'll be along the same lines, right? Where getting over the heights is going to take a long time, or you just may never be able to do it. But if you're the type of person where, yeah, you're afraid of something, but you're able to overcome it, whether that's like talking in public, going up to and talking with other, you know, with your partner or whoever, or whatever other fear that you have, right, that you've been able to overcome. If you're able to overcome those fears, then yeah, you're able to overcome this fear as well. My boy Reyes, for those of you who don't know, Reyes, he's also afraid of heights, right? I think the first time he ever got on a ladder was probably with me, and you know, he's now comfortably, I would say, you know, gets on a one-story roof, right? So he was definitely able to overcome his fear of heights, and so if I know he can do it, then yeah, of course anyone else can do it. It just comes down to just who you are as a person, and if you're able to overcome other things, then you're definitely able to overcome this.
Low key, bro, I hate getting up the ladders. I only do it because of you, Edgar. Hey, Edgar, what's up, man? You starting power washing or what?
Yeah, right, dude. No, I'm going after mobile. I'm a mobile detailer. Ask me about my services. Nah, dude. So you know, over the course of bird proofing and talking with homeowners and seeing, you know, how I can always make sure that I deliver the best service possible. Right now, when we are done cleaning all the bird poop off, we also come back and we shoot out a disinfectant and deodorizer, okay? Disinfectant, of course, because the bird poop, I mean, dude, it can be, you know, deadly. I mean, I've actually heard stories where someone's dog got super sick or, you know, had to go to the hospital, obviously then because they eat the bird poop. It can be deadly to humans in the sense of like constant breathing it, I mean, if you get it in your mouth or whatever. So we disinfect the whole area that the bird dropping, you know, kind of falls on from the roof.
All right, Edgar, another comment is, have you ever had to use your insurance or know somebody else who had to do an insurance claim?
Man, you asked me at the wrong time, bro. I ain't got no wood to knock on. Knock on wood. Nah, dude. So personally, haven't had to use any insurance. Have I heard of people? I have heard of people, you know, within the solar panel cleaning industry. Also other industries I've heard of a lot. You know, I've personally, people that I know personally that have actually had to use insurance claims, workers' comp being the biggest one, right? So, but all one Solar Shine, you know, like I said, we've been really blessed to not have to, you know, cause any damage or not have anyone get injured. So, so personally, like I said, no, but I have heard of, and I do know people personally that have used insurance claims. So it's something that I personally don't want to get into in the sense of, you know, I hope it never happens to me, but hey, I'm well prepared to know that if something does happen, you know, I'm in the right hands, both with the insurance broker and the insurance policies that I have, and then just also my own knowledge of just how to handle things. So it's been good, it's been real good. And so that's a really good question. Whoever asked that question, I appreciate you. For all of you that are watching, I mean, if you guys have had something either happen to you personally or you know someone, just drop in the comments. Let me know what you guys, especially if it happened to you personally. I'd like to know what happened to you, how'd you handle it? Did you have insurance to cover it? And just how was that whole process? And was it a headache? I'm sure it was, but it'd just be great to hear from other stories from all of you that are watching.
So Edgar, people are gonna wonder, how much do you pay? Is it pricey to have insurance, to be legit, bro?
No, it's very pricey, man. So out of pocket per month, you're looking at about anywhere from like $2,000 to $2,500. You know, yeah. So it's pricey. Why? Because we're dealing with roof work. Okay.
$2,500 a month.
Yeah.
For insurance.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it's pricey, man. That's including like a lot of like both your auto, your general liability, your workers' comp. Your workers' comp is going to be your most expensive. So for those of you guys who are just sole proprietors, or you're just, you're an LLC owner, operated only, and you don't have any employees, and you want to kind of avoid that workers' comp policy, by all means, if you're owner operating, yes, you can, and you will save a huge chunk of money not having that workers' comp. But the moment you have employees, I mean, I'm telling you right now, you want that workers' comp, okay? It's a lot of money, and don't think of it as savings, because it's not savings, okay? If something was to happen and an employee falls off the roof, or he just, I don't know, something happens, that medical bill is gonna be a lot more than your monthly fee for workers' comp. So make sure you guys are covered.
Now, Edgar, I'm gonna say this real low so nobody hears. What if people want to do stuff under the table, man,
That's
no insurance, no workers' comp. No, this and that.
You're dealing with the high risk right here. We're in an industry where, I mean, if it was mow and blow like what we just hear right now, a landscaper, just going around weed whacking, yeah, maybe the lawnmower, shoots a rock out and breaks someone's window or chips a window or something, scratches some paint, all right? But that's probably what you're going to be dealing with, right? If you're just mowing and blowing. But if you're up on the roof cleaning solar panels, bird proofing, you have a lot more at stake rather than just mowing and blowing, right? So being the fact that you're up on the roof, and that's the reason why workers' comp and just all the insurances really add up, and they're really pricey. So I definitely don't recommend going under the table route, cutting corners, just because it's not worth it in the end. So this is the cherry on top, brother. This is exactly that. The other one was a disinfectant. This is that deodorizer, okay? So this right here, that homeowner's gonna walk out of his house and be like, woo, this smells like a pair of brand new shoes. So this is what really makes that homeowner smile, and making sure that he dealt with the best out here in Gilroy and also in Sacramento. Don't forget, we're in 2 locations. So that's really what it comes down to, all of you guys that are watching, okay? I know a lot of people watch, all over the states, and you guys are solar panel cleaners, or you're just other entrepreneurs. And when you're in the home service industry, that's just what it comes down to, right? You want that homeowner to be happy to give you their money. Okay? You want them to be happy to refer you. You want them to be happy to know that they made the right decision in calling you and getting you to come and do whatever you're going to be doing: gutter cleaning, window cleaning, solar panel cleaning, or plumbing or electrical work, whatever the case may be, whoever you are, all right? And so look for those things. Look for those cherry on tops that you guys can do to fluff up the work, to make sure that they feel that way, right? Every homeowner wants to feel like they're your only homeowner, your only job. And this is what we do here at All One Solar Shine. All right, everyone. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely hope you guys were able to get some good golden nuggets out of this about, just bird proofing, about home service industries, about how to make sure that your homeowner is well taken care of and that they feel special, okay? That's really what it comes down to, making sure that they feel like they're the only homeowner on your schedule, on your mind, on your your plate, so that way they really feel like they're just getting served 100%, okay? If you guys have any questions, as always, if you have any comments, drop them in the comment section. I definitely want to hear about your questions, your comments. I want to know what you've been doing, what you haven't been doing, and what you thought about this video, okay? All these videos are made for you in mind, so I want to make sure that these are very helpful for you, whether you're a solar panel cleaner, gutter cleaner, window cleaner, any entrepreneur, okay? These videos are for you, okay? I'm not just talking solar panel cleaning. Why? Because I also don't just do solar panel cleaning, okay? I know some people may think if you're a solar panel cleaner, you're a solar panel cleaner only, but hey, my business model from day one, as you guys can see on this wrap, is not just solar panel cleaning, okay? Day number 1, it was never just solar panel cleaning. And that's really what I stick to. I want to make sure that I'm providing the best services that I can provide to every homeowner that I come in contact with. If you have any questions, always, and you need some help, one-on-one calls, in the description below, please. I've had some people call me, and they call me at a bad time when I'm on a roof or just in the middle of something. So make sure you guys check the description box, because there's a clarity link. In that clarity link, you can click on that, and there's it'll pull up a second screen, so you can schedule a call with me, and we can go over whatever questions you have and any concerns that you have as well. So as always, appreciate y'all. Have a good one. Be safe. Peace.